Hi, this is Dawn from Creative Appliques with a shopping list for machine embroidery applique. Are you brand new to machine embroidery applique? Are you overwhelmed by what you need to get in order to start your first project? We have compiled a shopping list for you of the supplies you need to get started on your first design. You will need embroidery thread. It comes in 40-weight rayon or polyester. You'll want to match the threads to the fabrics and items you are embroidering on. This thread is finer and it is different than thread used in sergers or sewing machines. You will want to get embroidery bobbin thread. It comes in 60 weight. Black or white are the most common colors. Machine embroidery needles. The most common size is 75/11. They come in ballpoint and sharp point. If you're going to be embroidering on an item such as a t-shirt, ballpoint is the one you will want to use. The ballpoint needles will separate the threads of the shirt and allow the item to not have holes poked in it. Sharp needles are great for working on something that is a home decor project. Stabilizer. There are several different types of stabilizer. Cutaway stabilizer is permanent. It is to be used with items that are stretchy, such as knits, fleece, sweaters, sweatshirts, etc. It is to be cut away at the end of the project, but it stays intact and it is permanent. There are many different types, including fusible. It comes in different textures as well. There is a thin poly mesh, and there are medium weight and heavy weight. They are matched to the type of fabric you are working with. You'll want to follow the manufacturer's instructions and suggestions for fabrics to use it on. Tearaway stabilizer is a temporary stabilizer. It is to be removed when you are finished embroidering. It comes in different weights and textures as well. There is regular tearaway, there is a lightweight iron-on, which is fusible. Again, you'll want to follow the manufacturer's instructions. Water-soluble stabilizer is to be used on top of the item being embroidered. There are several different weights of this as well. The thicker weight can be used when making freestanding lace and also in the hoop designs where you're not going to want to see the stabilizer poking out of the satin stitching. Thin water-soluble stabilizer is great to use on top of the item you are embroidering on. This helps to have the stitches stay on top of the item and not to sink in. It is also essential to use water-soluble stabilizer on the top of some fabric that has a very thick pile, such as fleece or terry cloth towels. And as the name suggests, it washes away. Again, follow the package directions. Temporary spray adhesive is great to use on the wrong side of the fabric when placing the fabric temporarily onto the item. You would spray the wrong side of the fabric and apply it down onto the item you are embroidering. Do the tack down stitching and then you would cut the fabric away. Dritz brand can be found at Joann's. 505 can also be found at local stores. Not all temporary spray adhesive is the same. Some is not able to be used with fabric. Please read the manufacturer instructions very closely, as some do not wash out. You're going to want to get yourself a very good pair of applique scissors. I prefer the ones on the right, the double curve applique scissors. Duckbill applique scissors are also great. These help you get very close to the stitching while cutting the fabric without cutting the stitching. Heat and Bond Light. It's an iron-on adhesive. It's a must-have to use under the applique fabric. It prevents fraying and allows the fabric to have a much longer life. Fabric marking pens. They're used to mark the center of the items when you're hooping them. They come in several different kinds. There's a chalk, a water erase, and an air erase. Make sure not to iron over these markings, however, as that will permanently heat set them in and they may not be removed. Items to embroider on. High quality shirts, bibs, burp cloths, towels, home decor items, and finally, your fabric for applique. By simply changing the color scheme or the holiday theme of your applique materials, you can greatly change the look of a design. Stop by creativeappliques.com to download your very own copy of this shopping list and print out to take it with you when you go on your next shopping trip. Thanks for your time. I hope this little video was helpful. Please shop us online at www.creativeappliques.com, and you can find us on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram as Creative Appliques. And on Twitter, we are C Appliques. Bye for now.